Okay, so cool. I'm making a quick video on like what exactly you need to check whenever you're going to buy a phone, right? So let's say you have negotiated the person from like OfferUp, Marketplace, or wherever you got the lead from, right? And you're going to meet up with them. Now you need to be able to like check the phone to make sure that it's exactly what's described, right? So basically like everything on this sheet is what you need to check. Like the first thing I check is like the physical parts of the phone. Like, is the screen in good condition? Does it have a lot of scratches? Is it cracked? Does it have LCD spots? How does the back look, right? Like, is the back cracked? Is there anything wrong with it? Does it look replaced at all? Then like the housing is like the sides of the phones, like the sides. Like, does the housing have a lot of scratches on it? A lot of buyers like they have like issues with housing on the side, so like I kind of just glance at it real quick. Face ID. Face ID is drastically important. Like, Face ID is really worth a lot of the on the phone. Like, some people subtract ungodly amounts off your phone just because the Face ID doesn't work. So like you definitely need to check Face ID. That's guaranteed. Must check Face ID. A lot of the times like people will show up with their phone like reset. So you have to go through the reset, and like you just kind of have to have like conversation with them and kind of just like have regular conversation with them as like you're basically setting up the phone, because it's going to take like a couple minutes. So yeah, then after that, like make sure like the touch on the phone works. A lot of the times like you'll buy a phone and the touch doesn't work at all. um the sound, I basically like I go to settings for the most part. Go to settings and there's like sounds and haptics, and like you can just play the ringtone, and like if it sounds normal, then you know that the sound works. Vibration. Sometimes like when you buy a phone and you click this vibration thing, like it starts to rattle. So like that's sometimes it tells you that like something's wrong with the vibration. So check the vibration, make sure that works. Then the IMEI. So the IMEI is essentially in the settings. So you want to go to settings, general, about, and then you'll find the IMEI. Now I use this website called SIGW, right? SIGW.com. You go to SIGW, and what you'll basically do is just type the IMEI in, right? So if you're whatever iPhone that you're picking, I use this 12-cent check right here. It basically like checks everything that you need to know in order to buy it. So boom, you basically just type in the IMEI. Let me just type in one real quick. Okay, so you type in the IMEI, you press check. You'll need to load money in there. It's not free. Um, you have to pay for each check, but luckily it's like 12 cents, so it's not that bad. And yeah, you basically just load, wait for it to load and shit. And like from here, you can tell that like this is a 16 Pro Max, and it works only for AT&T. It's sealed. That has no iCloud on there. If it had an iCloud, it would say on right here, and it's not activated. So you can come to the conclusion that it's sealed. So basically, yeah, that you need to check the IMEI. That's extremely important. You need to know whether the phone's blacklisted or not. If it was blacklisted, it would literally say like blacklist right here at that status right here. And then check the camera. Make sure the cameras are working and check for camera spottage. A lot of iPhone 13s, 13 Pro Maxes, 13 Pros, they have camera spottage. So it's definitely important to check for camera spottage, or you will get like deducted based on like who you're selling to, or like if you're selling on eBay, like it's good to add that in the description and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Whenever you go get a phone, quick little checklist. Um, if you want this checklist, it will be in the description below. So yeah,